Welcome, everybody, to the Tuesday night Grandpa'sKitchen.com Last Man Standing League race. Here at Watkins, Glen, we are going to get racing relatively soon. All the drivers are just finishing up their practice session for the day. We have a team race tonight. A little bit of a different format. If you guys are familiar with IMSA, you'll kind of understand this format. If you guys don't know IMSA racing, I'll give you a quick little rundown. Basically, as you can see in the top left corner, we've got 8 teams. Buckeye Endurance, Race Ventura, Banks Motorsport, Mid-Pack Maniacs, Old Guy Racing, Admin Team, Buckeye Gray, Buckeye Endurance Gray, and Digital Mafia. All 8 of these teams have about 2 drivers. I think 1 or 2 of them only has 1. But out of those 8 teams, each driver has to complete at least 15 laps is the requirement. The rest of it, though, it's swap-offs. So we are actually swapping drivers throughout the night. You'll see the guys pop in the pits. There'll be a driver swap, and they'll get right back out. It's going to be a lot of fun, a little bit different, but something super fun here at Watkins Glen. Now, this is an hour-and-a-half long race session, so there is a chance that we end up having a change of daylight. Actually, it looks like it's pretty light out right now, so we might be fine. But at the end of the session, we may end up getting kind of lucky and actually seeing it get dark. So we shall find out. To say hello to everybody, Dido, how we doing? It's great to see ya. Okilla, how you doing? I have heard of Chuck Leclerc. We love Chuck Leclerc. He's a great one. You like 1 or 2? I would say 1, Freddie. I would say 1. Jamoto, what's going on? Cherries, how we doing? Which drama? Zohan, I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm not paying attention to the Discord, honestly, right now. I'm a little bit focused, but I see Dido wants me to drop the chair and disappear. So, gladly, let me do that in a second. We are going to... different server for you. Darn. Freddie, oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. As I recline and decline, thank you, sir. I appreciate that a ton. We're going to get off scenic camera. We're actually going to go check out some drivers right now. The drivers we have out on track right now, we've got Brandon Dooley is one of the ones we have on track. We're going to go check him out from behind. Looking good, Brandon Dooley does. In the Buckeye Endurance car. He's in the regular Buckeye Endurance car, Buckeye Gray. I actually have the team members for you guys, too, which I'll go ahead and go on in just a second. But as we do that, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to static cam so we can just hear some good stuff. I got team owners for you guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure I have all the teams right. Joe Moto wants dad joke. Oh, I got you, Joe. Don't you worry. I'll get you. Yes. And then Troy is just Troy. Banks Motorsports. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a little whiteboard. I need to grab my whiteboard marker. Hold on a second. You darn it! You declined my chair. Nice. You great guy. You're a great guy for declining my chair. Okay. Great guy. All right. So, I got my little handy dandy. Beautiful. So we have 8 teams, 15 drivers tonight. I have my little handy dandy whiteboard marker with me now. Those drivers are in the Banks Motorsports car, Troy Banks. In the Race Ventura, play on Ace Ventura car. In the Ace Ventura, Race Ventura car, we have Adam Novotny and Uncle Don. In the admin cars, we have Michael Mooney and Judge Dredd. David Visser, you may see as well, but it should be showing up as Judge Dredd quite potentially. In the Mid-Pack Maniacs, we've got Jeff Peters and Jeff Wyatt. In the Old Guy Racing, we've got Chip and Ron Gaivo. In the Digital Mafia, Zack Powell and Ray, who may show up as Village Idiot. Just saying. No, Zach might show up as Village Idiot. Ray would show up as Ray. Buckeye Gray, we have Sean Williams and Todd Schwartz. And the regular Buckeye team, we have Julian Lockwood and Brandon Dooley. Our boy, our championship leader, is not here tonight. So there's a chance that you know, we have a little bit of a shakeup with no Morgan Teggy tonight. Let me see. Isn't the county join this tournament, inviting people and also sent. Whoa, cherries! That sounds like a lot of fun. That sounds like a ton of fun. Moto says, "I feel right. Music sounds better with you. Love it bringing us both together. I feel so good." Oh, that's some sound. That's some lyrics, huh? Freddie, the alerts are off because they say curse words. So I turned them off for Tuesday nights. I always turn them off. However, we are going to go ahead and get you a dad joke. Did you guys know that at Walmart they have Batman shampoo? You guys know that? It was weird though because they didn't have any Conditioner Gordon. Conditioner Gordon. Oh, it's a dumb joke. I love that one. Alrighty, guys. Now that we got our dumb joke out of the way, we are ready to watch some racing seriously. I saw that, Freddie. Thank you so much for the gifted, bro. And Zohan, I would say just do that however you feel. Those that are out on track right now, obviously Adam Novotny has set a time for Race Ventura, but currently Buckeye Endurance, Brandon Dooley, has set the fastest time. Obviously, Brandon Dooley looking to be quite competitive today. Ron Gaivo now sitting in second place, timing-wise. Pretty solid time for Ron Gaivo in the 84 for Old Guy Racing. Not bad. He is driving the Corvette tonight. Brandon Dooley is obviously driving the BMW. The number 326 car, Adam Novotny, they are obviously driving the Ferrari. Look at how beautiful that Race Ventura car looks. All right, then. Gorgeous. Digital Mafia, they are driving the Chevrolet Corvette as well. This is Ray Madman out right now. Other driver, Village Idiot. Otherwise known as Zack Powell. And the admin team, Michael Mooney, our boy, in the Corvette as well. A lot of people opting for the Corvette these days, what I've noticed. You know, I wonder why they're actually opting for the Corvette. I'm not sure. Then we got Sean Williams sitting in the Buckeye Gray car, who has now set a time, actually. It has put himself in fourth place in qualifying. 1 second behind Buckeye Regular, Buckeye Normie. That is up in first right now at 142.18. Track's a lot of fun, Watkins, Glen. We have quite a few corners. 5 o'clock correctly, it's 13 corners. There you go. 11 corners, excuse me. 11 corners to go in this track. The craziest part of the track, I would argue, is around the boot. That bottom right corner, turn 6, 7, 8. That area is quite difficult if you don't quite hit it right. But it's still it's a very fun part of the track too. The toe, corner number 7, which is covered up by the Grandpa's Kitchen logo. Let me actually uncover that. Okay, cool. The toe, corner number 7, very, very fun. It's hard to hit it quite right. We're actually gonna go on number 326. Adam Novotny is he's gonna be getting up to it pretty close. We'll stay on the gyro cam. He's coming around turn 6 right now to shoot. Down. Very fast. And look at him. He's going to brake really hard right at that 200 mark. Hard brakes and through turn number 7. It's a very fun track. Very, very, very fun track. Skelly says, imagine there was a DLC for F1 cars to race in these tracks. You know, Skelly, actually, if you have iRacing, you can play the F1 cars on this game because they have the Mercedes AMG F1 car for this game. It's quite fun. Another person who's out on track is the number 8 car. Oh, he actually just stopped in the middle of the track. I wonder why. I want to go on to number 6 car, Sean Williams. Now we have every single team except for one having set a time. Which team has not set a time yet? The 86 team. Jeff Wyatt, the Mid-Pack Maniacs have yet to set a time. Is he going to go out? I think he's skipping qualifying, so that'll be in the back. Joe Moto wants another dad joke. All right, I got you. I got you, good sir. So this is a classic one. So I once had a hen who could add and divide her own eggs. It was crazy, dude. She was, you know what we called her? A Mathema chicken. Oh, that's a good one. Never bad. Never bad. Take it, Morgan isn't racing. Yes, you're correct, Freddie. Morgan is not racing tonight. Our current championship leader, Morgan Teggy, is not racing tonight. So we've got just 15 drivers instead of the full 16. Still, 15 drivers would be a lot of fun. Currently, obviously, leading qualifying is Brandon Dooley, but the only other person that has yet to set a time that could improve is our boy Michael Mooney. And see if he's going to improve this time. We also have the 326 car, Adam Novotny. Actually, I'm going to stay on Race Ventura. Let's see what Race Ventura can do. As he's coming around the line for the final corner. Can he improve? Right now, he's got a 142.830 as his best time. It does improve, and it puts him into second place. Currently in qualifying. That is phenomenal. Phenomenal qualifying. The 88 car, Michael Mooney. Can he improve that 46.3? 46.3, current best lap. Looks like it was an invalid lap. Does not count. He stays in the back. That is our qualifying setup right now. The Buckeye Endurance normies. Number 14, Brandon Dooley, puts them on pole. Race Ventura, 326, Adam Novotny, puts them in second place. Good lap from him. Old Guy Racing, Ron Gaivo qualifying. Or sorry, Chip Hansen qualifying, puts them in third. Troy Banks, is in fourth place. Sean Williams is in fifth with Buckeye Endurance. Gray, Digital Mafia, helmed by Ray, is in sixth. Admin Team is in seventh. And our last team, the 86 team, the Mid-Pack Maniacs, are currently not Mid-Pack. They are Backpack in the very back in eighth place. Taipei, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. How you doing? How's your day going? Thanks for popping in here. Joe Moto, you better be hyped. I'm hyped too. We're going to get racing pretty darn soon. All the drivers are currently on the grid. We got just 4 of them lined up. The rest of them about to line up pretty soon. Well, we got a little bit of chance with that truck safety car here in Watkins, Glen. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can pull up our boy Ron Gaivo. I like having him in the Discord chat before they get started. Doesn't look like Ron is running the first stint. So our first stint is going to be run 14th Brandon Dooley in first place. Second place is run by Novotny. Third place run by Chip Hansen. Fourth place Troy. Fifth Sean. Sixth Digital Mafias. Ray, Michael Mooney seventh, and Jeff Peters in the Mid-Pack Maniacs in the backpack. Let's pull in Ron Gaivo. Well, hey Ron.
What's up, Eli?
How's it going?
Oh man, we're having a blast out here. This is awesome. Watkins, Glen. Team racing couldn't get any better than this.
One of the best tracks in my opinion, at least in North America, let alone in the world. I've always loved this track. It has been just like a fan favorite of mine since I was a kid and I started playing Forza.
Well, you know, there's one thing I have to regret about tonight's race.
What is it?
I forgot to get my team paint on the Old Guy Racing Red Corvette, and I don't have any grandpaskitchen.com logos on.
Oh no! What are you doing? I mean, there are 2 Corvettes that look very identical, and it's gonna be a little hard to tell the difference between the 2 of those. Is that yours?
Yeah, one of them's ours.
And Digital Mafia, I want to say?
Yeah, but ours is the one that's up on row 2.
Yes, I know. Up in the front. Hey, actually, we're already racing. Look at that. That's the Ferrari making a pass immediately. Is that Troy? Is that Troy Banks?
No, Troy's in a vet. He's probably on the outside.
Oh, he is. Yeah.
Oh, and he just tagged us. Oh, and we're dead.
Oh, oh.
That was us.
That's Sean Williams. Just made up 2 positions. Yeah, there was a little bit of a tap. It actually may have been another Corvette.
Yeah, I need to. Well, I guess we're towing.
Uh-oh. You're all the way wiped out? Oh, no.
I should probably be back. Yeah, we got in the middle of all that. So.
Shoot. Well, I'm gonna let you get back to your team so you guys can make some good team decisions. But thanks for jumping in here for the launch with me.
Yeah. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Good luck out there.
Okay.
All right, guys, that was Ron Gaivo. We're racing for the Old Guy Racing team. Is Philip Scott in this race? Philip Scott is not racing tonight. No Philip Scott. We do have currently, though, 6 guys, 6 teams still racing pretty hard for the front 6. We're not going to know exactly who they are yet, but I already know exactly who they are. Buckeye Brandon Dooley has actually been overtaken by Adam Novotny on the opening lap. Brandon Dooley sitting in second. Chip Hansen is right now in the pits along with the 86 car of Jeff Peters. Super unfortunate. Troy Banks in the 8 car is right now in 4th. 3rd place is currently Sean Williams, who had a phenomenal opening lap, made it 2 positions on the start. Absolutely snapped those positions. 5th place is currently sitting with, it looks like Ray. I could be wrong. I think it's Ray Madman, yeah. 85, then 88. Michael Mooney still in the race. Still chilling. Still going for it. So Race Ventura leads after lap 1. What a turn of events. It looked like it was going to be Brandon Dooley who held that position, but just couldn't quite hold it. And Adam Novotny smelled the weakness and took a pounce. And you know what? Good for him. You take what you can get. This is racing. This isn't the playground. This is where the big boys play, and they're big boy cars. They go through the bus stop, going out into the getting towards the boot section of the track. We are about to hit turn number 6, otherwise known as the chute, which then gets you into the boot. Those 4 guys all packed up pretty tight. 85 a little far back, a couple seconds, and 88, the admin team, Michael Mooney, is quite a distance. Super unfortunate for them so far on lap 1. That looks like actually the Ferrari of or the Corvette of Troy Banks is putting on pressure. Like, look at how close he is. He's not super far in the quiet vet. You just got to keep it clean and you know banging the laps. Obviously, not try to super pressure himself or go too hard. But I think he can make up a position pretty soon if he keeps it cool, calm, and collected. But obviously, number 6, Sean Williams, did have a sweet launch, which means he came out here ready to go, ready to play. So I wouldn't say this position's guaranteed to Troy Banks, but he's definitely got the pace usually to make overtakes on positions like this. So let's see how his race pace is today versus just his quality pace, which was good. Don't get me wrong, it was good. But obviously now it's down to race pace. A little awkward of a break into turn 1, but he exits fine. He exits fine, a little bit bumpy, but he exits fine. 1 second, y'all. I've got to pull up a quick little thing. No, not that. I need this. All right, sweet. They're coming around turn 5, the outer loop. Look pretty good so far. I mean, no crazy drama. Obviously, the opening lap, we had 2 people get collected. The 84 car is finally getting out. Chip Hansen and Ron Gaivo, an old guy, are finally able to get out of the pits, but can they salvage this? We're going to find out. Pretty yes, this is an endurance race. Kind of. It's an hour and a half. 2 drivers per team. Each driver has to do a minimum of 15 laps. That's the regulation. Other than that, how you get through those 15 laps is relatively up to you. Obviously, there's stints and stuff like that. So, each driver will have their own different strategies. But as of right now, the 86 car and the 84 car are very far in the back because of that lap one kerfuffle. And so now these top 4 guys are all keeping it tight. But outside of that, there isn't a whole ton of action. Here goes Novotny dropping down into turn 1. Still holding the lead after his lap 1 brilliance. He goes really wide through turn 1. Interesting line. I'm sure that'll be a little bit of a penalty. If I was to pick my favorite livery so far today, I mean, we've got the Race Venturas. Check that out. This is gorgeous. Nice. Nice, right? Looks good, huh? Race Ventura Pet Detective. Pretty solid. Brandon Dooley does look good in the Buckeye Endurance. The next level racing Buckeye Endurance does look great. I think the back looks really good on this BMW. Third place, Sean Williams. He's rocking the relatively stock Ferrari. Basically totally stock, the green and black livery. And Troy Banks right back here with the maroon Chevrolet Corvette. Relatively vanilla of a livery. Nothing super crazy. The 85 car. Also pretty vanilla. Nothing insane. The 88 car, though. The Mooney is usually pretty good. Oh, Mooney's actually got a little bit of damage. Look at that. I wonder how he clipped that front right. Probably just doing what he does. Usually just driving, you know. Oof. That's a pretty gnarly bump. That's a pretty gnarly dent right there in the front right. So when he goes into pits, he'll probably use a fast repair if they have one. If they don't, and he's in for a world of trouble. The 84 guys, the old man racings, are also in the stock vet. Did not get a chance to throw on their favorite livery, but the 86 car, Jeff Wyatt, always looking good. In the USA Corvette. Not bad. We're on the camera of Adam Novotny right now. Obviously chilling up in the lead. Not really a whole lot of worry from his competitors behind him. He's actually gapping out a pretty solid gap right now. He's got a second between him and Brandon. Look at Brandon. Like he's definitely nowhere near. Look, that's a pretty sizable gap. If you even go on his cockpit cam, it looks like a big gap. Gorgeous interior, though, the BMW. If I was to give a rating on the interiors of all these cars, this guy's number 1. BMW is absolutely beautiful inside. A little bit of gain. A little bit of gain from Brandon Dooley. Not enough to make a huge difference, but a little bit of gain. He's making some time. Third and fourth, though, are definitely starting to split up a little bit from that first 2. But they're staying close, third and fourth. And, you know, 85, Ray is not super far outside of this pack. Like, if there's a problem with these top 4, Ray is right there to pounce. It's not like he's, you know, way out of contention, no. But I'm sure Mooney and Chip are having kind of lonely races right now after Chip got taken out. I'm not exactly sure what happened to Mooney, but Chip does say that he got taken out. I remember hearing that when I was in the comms with Ron at the very beginning of the race. I wish I could get a replay of that. I mean, I probably could. I'd have to go all the way back. I probably should have when we first got it, but now we're a little bit too far to go back. So, unfortunately, we will be kind of left with just questions rather than answers. One thing I do also wonder, though, is will Troy Banks get an opportunity to make this position on the Ferrari? Or is he going to be stuck back here for a while until we start seeing pit strategies come in? We're on 6 laps down. About 48 to go. Decent size race today. Definitely decent size race today. Does look like Brandon Dooley's actually starting to make up a little bit of time. Yeah, he's definitely making up time. He's only now about 4 or 5 tenths out from the leader, Race Ventura's Pat Novotny. Oh, that's fun for me. I love that. That's such a clever name, Race Ventura. Pretty good. Still 85, quite a distance out from these top 4 guys. Looks like quality pace is definitely transitioning into race pace pretty darn well. Adam Novotny is still holding it down quite fine. Hi, Jess! Hi! What's going on? We're obviously watching some racing right now. Do some Grandpa's Kitchen League racing. Look at these guys go. Actually, you know, 85 really isn't that far out anymore. There's 3 cars up in the mix. Oh, there's 5 cars up in the mix at the very front. Who's in front of the 8 car? 6 car? It's a lapped car. Jeff Wyatt is getting lapped right now. I was wondering, like, who got in the mix of this thing? Jeff Wyatt is getting lapped right now by the top runners. So he's kind of got a little bit of a look-see at the front, you know? One of my favorite cameras right here is the blimp camera from super far away, but you can't see anything where we're at right here. Chase-wise, he's still kind of in no man's land. Definitely not a whole lot to worry about. You can see the pace difference between Jeff Wyatt and the rest of the top 4 guys. You know, I think the top 4 all kind of have him pretty covered. Like, look at those front 2. Definitely gapping him pretty quickly. I wonder, is Jeff Wyatt causing some troubles for the 3rd and 4th placers, number 8 and number 85? I wonder. It doesn't look like it, though. Troy seems plenty... yeah, Troy seems plenty busy with Sean. So, and Sean doesn't seem to be too held up by it at all. He's actually quite distance away from the mid-pack maniac, Jeff Wyatt. So I don't think it's much of an issue. But it is allowing the 85 car actually to catch that gap. If you notice, 85 right now, 5-second gap. Let's see if he starts to close it down within the next couple laps. Definitely looks like the Chevrolet is closing it down right now on the Ferrari. It's actually looking like there might be a potential pass that is viable for Troy Banks pretty soon. If we're staying on him, check this chase camera out. You can see he's not super far out. He's just got to catch some draft, have a good couple corners, make sure that he sticks it well. He slows down pretty hard for the bus stop right here. Definitely not as good of a line as the Ferrari, and the Ferrari stays ahead plenty fine. But there was a chance right there to make up some time, and unfortunately it just didn't work out for him. The draft did not help as much as I thought it would. And that's probably about what they said for World War II as well. Get it? It's a joke, guys. World War II is very sad. Yeah, Sean Williams still not really held up at all. Brandon Dooley is still pretty far out from Adam Novotny. Novotny looking like he's really dialing it in today. Is this a chance that the 326 car, the Novotny and Race Ventura guys, are able to hold down a win today? Race Ventura, obviously, their second driver is Uncle Don. And Uncle Don, I'm not saying that he's slow, but he definitely isn't the fastest out of the group. He's just here to have fun. But Adam Novotny is putting it down pretty well, so you know, those two as a pack is going to be interesting. The 14 car, Brandon Dooley, in the Buckeye Endurance, has Julian Lockwood as his teammate. Now, Julian is quick. So, those two together, I expect them to be pretty darn good. If we do notice, Ray, in the Digital Mafia car, is starting to catch up to the rest of these guys. Dooley. What a gorgeous sounding car that is. Here goes Ray. He's got the slip. He's got serious slip. He's really catching up with these guys now. Yeah, okay. So now the fight is on. Ray realizing he's in the fight as the top 2 just kind of run away with it. Then there's 4 behind those 2, which would be Jeff Wyatt, leading the front 4, or leading that mid 4 right there. Even though he's a lapped car, he's still allowed to lead it. Followed by the number 6, Sean Williams, Troy Banks, number 8, and Digital Mafia's Number 85, Ray Madman. And Ray is definitely in a chance to start making positions sooner rather than later. And that's the lap car allowing them to go. Jeff Wyatt just concedes it and says, go ahead. I'm holding you up. So now it's time to see what Sean Williams can do when he can open up the tap of that Ferrari. Can he do something with it? Or is it just going to be kind of wasted potential? And is he still going to be holding up the next two cars for a little while? Alrighty, then Race Ventura goes very wide to turn one. No problem so far. He's allowed to go out there from what it seems like. I don't see any, like, obviously I can't see incidents or that kind of stuff, but he is definitely using all the track possible. 1 second, guys. I need to grab a quick fridge for myself. Okay. So as of right now, we're going to. I wish I had a standing commentary position. I need to set myself up so I can actually do some standing commentary. Because it's become a lot more fun for me to do standing commentary lately. But right now, 326 Antonio, obviously we still see leading the pack just fine. But Brandon Dooley is not that far behind. He's got a shot to start making up some time, but he just keeps staying around that 4/10 spot. He can't really seem to move. 85 car though, Digital Mafia has gotten through. Troy Banks makes a mistake, and that is 85 through. Now let's see how he got through here. It looks like Troy just had a couple bad corners. You can see it right here. Troy goes wide. He has decent entry here, but goes wide out there, gets the grass, and that slows him down significantly. And then it's just kind of open season for 85 to get that pass, no problem. And now Troy kind of has to make up for it, and he breaks himself like crazy, and he almost loses that to a lapped car. That's two bad corners in a row, and that is the pass solidified for the 85 car. Wow, Ray, nice job being opportunistic and just waiting for your moment. So Ray, what looked like to be in a worse spot, is now actually making up positions. He's already made a pass, and now his next target is Sean Williams. 1 second, guys. I gotta grab some. Really quick. Really quick. Hello, everybody. I'm back. Okay, I'm popping my seat. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so right now, Sean Williams is actually under a little bit of pressure. Ray is actually starting to gain up on him every single lap. It looks like that gap is getting closer and closer. So he is by no means safe. Our boys, the mid-pack maniacs, sitting in the back of this pack right now. Old guy racing, quite far back here, just kind of in the middle of nowhere. He's in turn 7 right now, going in the boot. And 88, Michael Mooney, is also kind of in the middle of nowhere, but they do sound great. Can't say they don't. Still got a very damaged car. Very damaged car. A whole ton of action going on as right now. Obviously, going to wait for the pit stops. Those are definitely going to make a serious difference in the action. The Race Ventura Pet Detective looking solid as ever. It's a gorgeous livery. So cool, man. Wow. Let's see if we can pull somebody in from the Discord. Bring on a friend. Let's see who we can pop in here. In the lobby, we got quite a few people. I am going to steal. I'm gonna steal Julian Lockwood. All right, I'm stealing Julian Lockwood, our boy. Mr. Julian, what's going on? You there?
Can you hear me?
I can. How's it going?
I'm riding here in the cockpit with Brandon right now. We're looking good. I think things are going to plan.
You say going to plan. Why do you say going to plan? You guys lost a position.
Yeah, I know it's a long race and we have a strategy.
Oh.
So I can't tell you what it is, but I think we're going to be okay.
There's some strats going on. Okay, okay. Well, obviously I won't make you tell me, but I am curious. I guess I'll just kind of have to wait to find out exactly what those strats are.
That's right. That's right. Yep. Yep. Of course, it all could change in a heartbeat.
That it could. You never know. This is racing. Things do happen all the time.
Racing.
I've
Adam is super fast right now. We're also watching that gap behind with Sean. He's staying in touch very well too. So
yeah,
this is a fast start to the race here.
One thing I would also mention is Ray is starting to pick it up. Something, he just got hit with a bug or something like that, but he's starting to really pick it up, and he's on the tail of Sean. So I wouldn't even worry so much about Sean at this current moment. I think Ray's got more pace.
You could be right. We're watching them all.
Smart. That's all you can do. It looks like the Banks boys are actually out. Did you see Troy retire?
I noticed that he was right behind Sean, and then suddenly he was gone. So I wasn't sure what happened, but yes, we saw that he was out.
Yeah, I don't know when he went out. I'm trying to rewind, but yeah, it's so far back. Oh. There he is. Oh yeah, he just spun. It's tough.
Okay. Well, he was a very big threat, so we're relieved.
Yeah. It looks like he was going through turn 1, got super wide, blocked out like crazy, and then just, yeah, he didn't spin, but he decided to go into the pits and just call it a day.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
You know, we don't want that, but at the same time, we'll take it.
Yep, it's one of those. Hey, that's one less competitor to worry about. That's understandable.
Exactly.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'm going to wish you the best of luck with your strategy. I hope it does go exactly how you planned.
Thank you, Eli.
Or I hope it goes absolutely terribly, and then it makes my commentary job even more fun.
It's a win-win for you.
It's a win-win for me, absolutely.
And the viewers.
All right, Julie, I'll talk to you later. Good luck out there.
Take care, man. See ya.
And guys, that was our boy Julian Lockwood. Put him back into his respective spot. Julian Lockwood, obviously, in the number 14 car. He's the second driver for Brandon Dooley in the Buckeye Endurance regular car. Sean Williams in the Buckeye Endurance Gray, trying to hold off the attack that is Ray Madman. The Digital Mafia, guys, we obviously have the Village Idiot coming up after them. After Ray decides to step out and let the Village Man take a run at it. I call him the Village Idiot. That's just because his name is actually Village Idiot in the game, but his real name is Zack. Zack will be giving his best shot for sure. Now we've got the only close gap is that Brandon Dooley spot. Look at them, dude. They're not pulling out anyways. All right, so I got some fun facts for you guys for Watkins Glen. You guys ready for some fun facts? So Watkins Glen obviously has been around for a long time. It's in upstate New York. Well, more like center New York. Not really upstate. I guess it's considered upstate. Everything that's not New York City is considered upstate New York. It's like central New York. Right on Seneca Lake. It's been around for just over 50 years. And obviously it's hosted quite a few races. It did used to host Formula One races back in the 80s. And you know, in its very, very, very early days, it actually was a lot smaller. That little boot section you see in the bottom right was not part of it. It was it cut off at the end of turn 5, where like it all like kind of weaves out like that. It used to cut off and then just go right back on that same straightaway. So now it's obviously a lot different. It was originally 6.6 miles. Original. That was the original Grand Prix. And then it moved to a track in the more remote area of town. This is 2.3 miles is how long the original track was. Now it's obviously a decent size larger. If I recall correctly, it's about 3 miles now. Other fun fact. It was designed with the assistance of some professors from Cornell, which is a very nearby university out there, an Ivy League school. A little fun fact that it was made by geniuses, which is probably why it's so darn good. This track, as it just got to the bus stop chicane, to slow them all down a lot. This track was and is, in my opinion, one of the best tracks ever made in the United States. Just absolutely gorgeous. The undulating landscape, the ways that the corners are designed, the amount of room they give on the outsides for safety, everything is about perfect. Just a darn good track overall. It does provide some good racing, which we're seeing out of these guys right here. And the 85 car is also right up on the butt of the Ferrari. Can Ray make a pass, or is he just going to play it safe and let the clock kind of work for him? That's the real question. As of right now, it looks like the Ferrari is not struggling. He's looking just fine. Yeah, it doesn't look like he has anything to really worry about. Ooh, as I say that, he goes a little wide. It looks like Sean's actually kind of pushing a little bit. He's got no complacency in his bones. He's going for it. Wow. Alrighty, what does Ray have in store? Does he have a pass looking like he's going to go make it? Or is he just going to kind of keep back for a while? He's going to keep back for a while. No. They go very fast, that bus stop. That's incredible how much speed they can carry through there. Obviously, that bus stop was designed to slow people down before the final right-hander, which is turn 6. Which is, you know, a good idea to add that for sure. It used to be very dangerous back there. Dude, Ray's gaining. If not gaining, he's keeping this gap very, very, very close. Very competitive. Yeah, he's not safe. Sean is definitely in danger of Ray making a move sometime relatively soon. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's going to keep holding it. Well, other fun things that I can talk with you guys about. Well, we have a little bit of a lull moment in the race, obviously. As many of y'all know, I am a big Formula 1 fan. So if you guys didn't know this yet, I got a super lucky opportunity to be able to actually go to the Canadian Grand Prix. Now, I mentioned Formula 1 because this track did used to host Formula 1 races back in the 80s, like I said. It was pretty famous for hosting some really good F1 races, actually. But I got a very lucky opportunity to go to the Canadian Grand Prix this June. So If you check out our Discord, you'll definitely be able to see some stuff on there. Also, speaking of links and stuff like that, exclamation mark LMS for links about the league itself, and exclamation mark sponsor for links about Grandpa's Kitchen. They make some awesome gluten-free flour. Actually, I'm going to order some tonight as I decide to cut out gluten for the next little while. So I'm going to give that a try. Now, what I do want to see also is look at these two. They're starting to close the gap. Chevrolet is looking for a move on the inside, maybe outside. He's seeing some weakness in the Ferrari. So he's going to start pressing the issue. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get some racing going. Look at him. He's thinking about the dive. He doesn't go for it. Tried to sell the dummy, but it did not get bought. And the Ferrari stays ahead for now. But now they're side by side, almost going in to turn 8. Here we go. A little bit of action in the boot. Decides not to deep dive it. I think that's probably smart. But he had the opportunity. Ray did, for sure. So Ray has decided to back out of that and not go for it for the sake of not slowing themselves both down through the fighting. Which is a big problem whenever you're fighting with another driver. Is you do slow down because you start taking compromised lines so as to defend an attack. And look at that. He misses a braking zone like crazy. Does not hit the apex. Now Ray is falling back to where he was. Still another second now separates the two of them. Oh, other fun thing about Formula One. Obviously, I'm sure some of you guys saw the Miami Grand Prix. Makes me think of McLaren because obviously Lando had his terrible race, but you know, getting crashed out and stuff. But I ended up getting the McLaren Formula One car, which has been it was quite a blast to build. Really loved it, and it is finally done. You can check out the Discord; it is in there. I'm gonna go grab something from my room real fast. I'm gonna grab a quick little pillow so I can do some kneeling commentating instead of just sitting in this chair. Because the chair gets stale, you know what I mean? You guys sit in a chair all day for work or any of that kind of stuff, you'll know exactly what I mean. Right back. Beautiful. Oh yeah. Now we're settled in. All right, 35 laps to go. The only pit stops made so far have been those out of necessity, not out of choice. However, what happened to the number 6 car? Sean Williams must have had an issue because he is way far back. Did he have it off? Let's find out. Oh, he did. He had a little spin. So Sean Williams pushing hard. Oh, I see exactly where he's at. He's at the inner loop. Goes down the chute, and he hits it really awkward. And he tries to save it. He saved it for a second, and then he lost it again. Ends up losing it a third time, and that is Sean Williams. Big spun. No damage, luckily enough, but it is a huge spin, and it takes him out of the fight with number 85. So Ray is now holding that position just fine. Not even having to really worry about it, honestly. He's just chilling. He's off into no man's land. He's he's having a lonely race now, but I don't think he's too mad about it because he's having a lonely race out front. And now we obviously still have this battle between 14 and 326. Race Ventura still holding it down. Very proud of Novotny. He's the fan favorite here in the channel, I would say. But he's not safe. Now, obviously, keep in mind also, once the driver swaps do happen, he'll be handing it off to Uncle Don, who will have to close out the race and keep this lead that he has built so far off of Brandon Dooley. But it's not a big lead, obviously. It's only a couple tenths, a fraction of a second. Minuscule lead. Very tiny. They're still the only ones fighting. Oh, one fun thing about this about this game. I don't know if you guys see all the different sponsor liveries and stuff like that. Those are obviously all authentic to the track in real life. iRacing is a very large service, so it actually does generate a pretty solid amount of revenue for these companies. So they're extra incentivized to allow their logos to be on the game. It's pretty interesting. Invisible Glass, United Healthcare, all that kind of stuff. They're all on there. Now they're coming up to the elapsed car of the Mid-Pack Maniacs, Jeff Peters. They're actually not that far out from Jeff Peters. Mooney only been lapped one time. And Mooney's kind of chilling out here in no man's land himself. Let's see if we can pull somebody else in here. See if we can talk to somebody else who's not racing right now. Who can we talk to? Chip is still out there in the 85 car. Sorry, oh no, he's not. Ron Gaivo is now out there in the 84 car. So, and there's Michael Mooney dropping in. So that means David Weiser, otherwise known as Judge Dredd, will be taking over the 88 car as they drop into the pits and go for their driver swap. Almost certainly going to be swapping it out right now after Michael Mooney has done just over 30 minutes worth of racing. That's definitely quite some time, and 3 cars go past them. There's Judge Dredd. He's in it. Time for him to take over the admin car, and they're having their pit stop. Had to do a quick driver swap, and they are moving now. Let's pull up Michael Mooney since he has just left his car. Once his car gets out of the pits, I'm going to go ahead and pull him up and see what he's got going on now that he is not in the car. Obviously, our only gap is that 326 race Ventura. Oh my gosh, hold on a second. Do I see what I think I see? Is that number 14 having taken the lead? No, not quite, but it's very close. Ooh, it's still extremely close. Yeah, that race is still very on. Let's go pull up Michael Mooney. Michael Mooney.
Oh gosh, am I in the booth?
You are in the booth. What's going on?
Driving as quickly as I can bring the car.
You're not driving anymore. You just brought it back in, didn't you?
Well, yeah. Dave jumped into it, but yeah.
How do you think your stint went?
Looking forward to jumping back in there after he gets what he needs in.
Mm-hmm.
Car seems fine. I mean, we're slower than everyone, but it'll go wherever I point the car. So
That's good. Yeah, I noticed you guys had a little bit of damage.
well, that's from the lap 1, turn 1 incident. I had a yellow Corvette. Some old guys were driving, and I don't know who they could have been. The reaction was to keep turning right, but I saw the car was drifting right, so I made a quick dive back to the left and hoped to miss him, and I caught him.
Oh,
So that's
tough.
where the initial damage came from, and then other than that, I had one little off-track bobble coming out of the boot, and other than that, it's been a really nice, smooth race for me.
That's good. Yeah, I was wondering exactly what happened to the old guys over there, and that makes total sense. They said they got hit out, but because I had Ron in the booth when the lights went out.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure exactly what had happened, so that's good to know that it was your guys' fault, specifically your fault.
It wasn't our fault.
I think it was your fault. I don't think it was a racing incident. I think it was probably your fault.
It was the other 2 cars in front of us, the black Corvette and the yellow Corvette. We were, in the lobby there. We had several admin who were not doing a whole lot, looking at it, going, okay, scrutinizing.
That's pretty convenient. Huh.
Well,
It's quite convenient.
convenient or not, we'll take it.
Well, hey,
no issue with the 88 car.
well, that's good. Well, how do you plan on salvaging this race? You're currently lap time.
Just keep doing what we're doing. We're 5th. We'll probably finish. We're hoping 5th. We've got 2 laps in front of the Jeffs and a lap in front of Ron and Chip. And if we just be smooth, we should be close enough that if I get back in the car, I can make a decent attack at it.
Now that we've got
David's-
Ron and the old man racing team, the old guy racing team, which one do you think is going to be faster, Chip or Ron?
Ron is faster just due to practice, but Chip, you have to understand, Chip is a 10-year or 11-year now member of iRacing. And
Oh, wow.
he's raced 7 official races.
Oh, wow.
Okay, but he has more time in leagues than anyone else that I know. So
Huh.
he's a comparable driver. Don't let that rookie status on him fool you. And he's pretty darn quick, even without any practice. I don't think he had much of any before this race. So
Yeah, why does he have the rookie status? Is it a new account or?
no, he got it and jumped right into a league, started a league, and you don't need,
Yeah,
any license in a league race. So he just never raced them.
that makes sense. Huh.
He had 6 until we tried to get him upgrade his license so he could do a team event like, the 24-hour Le Mans or something.
Yeah.
And he got one of them in, and then with work, he wasn't able to get any more.
Oh,
So,
darn. Wow.
In the last year, we helped him get another race. So,
But he still plays very regularly on leagues.
Oh, he's constantly, as much as he can get. He had some issues to deal with, and then he's getting back into it, and then his life is crazy with the stuff that he does. So
Hey, he told me he's in TV and broadcasting, mostly in the directing side, but he also ends up being on the front end too. So that's a very cool conversation I had with him.
yeah, he's a wonderful guy, and he's shown pictures of him just at work, and he's like at the Super Bowl meeting up with the announcers and stuff, because he's directing for his station's portion of it and coordinating, and it's just he's one guy that you would just like to know him better, and it's really cool that he's an old guy in the guy racing.
Yeah, he told me he's been in TV for 30 years, so I'm guessing he's been doing it for a little while. Or he's not a 20-something-year-old kid like me, just brand new to the game. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why that's why I had to harass and go. He can critique everything you've done or done right or wrong.
Yep. Well,
he has the announcer radio voice.
Oh yeah, I heard it. He's got it. He's got it dialed. He's got a nice accent too. He sounds like my grandpa.
Yeah.
He's got the exact same accent.
We ain't gonna call him a grandpa yet.
Well, I don't know if he is a grandpa, but he sounds like my grandpa.
He's old enough to be your grandpa, but
Maybe. I mean, if he's, that'd be a really young grandpa.
Well, probably, yeah. But at the same point, he is an old guy because he's old.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, Mooney, I appreciate you popping in here. Good luck with the rest of your race and your next stint whenever you do end up getting back out there. With those top 2 guys, Novotny and Brandon right now, who do you think is going to end up, coming out on top team-wise?
The team with Brandon, I don't know who the second driver is.
It's Uncle Don.
No, Adam has got Uncle Don.
Brandon, yes, you're right. Brandon has Julian Lockwood.
Okay, that's your team. Them and Ray. If Ray can hold it together, Ray and Zach. They're good. They're a good team. Brandon and Julian will be a good run.
Yeah, they're good.
So that's probably your top 2 teams there. Adam is not carrying the team in the fact that Don's a bad driver. He's just still inexperienced and gaining.
Yeah.
So that aside, I think Adam's down with the group down here with us, with me and David and Ron and Chip and stuff, just team experience wise.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I think the Brandon team is the favorites to win right now. Yeah, I'd agree.
Where's Ray at? He's a couple seconds behind him.
He's 8 seconds. He's making time up though. He definitely is making time up.
Ray's a pretty good driver. He can race as long as he keeps himself in check. He can be a really dominant driver. Sometimes Ray and I have collected each other,
Hmm.
and both of us has just about rage quit because I think it was like 6 months we couldn't keep the cars from touching.
Wow.
Didn't matter what we were racing.
I was gonna say, what do you think that is? Oh, hey, fun fact. Actually, it looks like both Adam and Brandon are pitting at the exact same time right now.
Well, that's cool. That'll put Ray in the lead then.
It does. He is currently in the lead.
Might even, depending on if Sean
will.
Buckeye team.
Yeah, Sean and well, okay, so no, yeah, and Todd may no, Todd's out. No, Todd's not.
They just pit. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, so they're just pitting too. Huh.
So that'll keep Ray a lap as leader, depending on if they stay out another lap or not.
That's true. Well, hey, good luck with the rest of your race, Mooney. Thanks for popping in here, and I hope your next stint is great.
All right, thanks.
Later.
Later.
All right, guys, that was Michael Mooney in the 88 car with his boy Judge Dredd, who's currently out there driving right now. What's going on, Sacco? I just saw that you sent a message. How you doing, dude? So I had the Discord chat pulled up above me. I don't know if you're still chilling here or not. If not, no big deal. But if you are, hope you're doing well. That looks like it is the number 14 car, Julian Lockwood, getting out there way faster than the Race Ventura boys. So Julian Lockwood is now off and running. And the Race Ventura guys need to get moving. They're stuck in the pits still. Look at them. Not moving at all. Uh-oh. This is not good. There they go. Oh, a little awkward. And they're moving. They'll get out in front of that Chevrolet for sure. But the other Ferrari, the number 6 car, is now out there. It's close. Actually, that's the other Ferrari getting past both of them. That is, that's the Mooney car. Jeff Peters unlapping himself right now. Look at him go. What's good, Sacco? How you doing, man? Thanks for popping in here. Welcome to the Grandpa's Kitchen League race tonight. We are having a treat of a race for sure. These guys all battling out. It's a team race. There are 2 drivers per team. Each team has to make sure one of their drivers gets at least, or each of their drivers gets at least 15 laps. The rest of it is up to them. Currently 7 cars on track. A little bit spread out here at Watkins Glen. It's a bit of a big track for just 7 cars, but there will be some battles coming up eventually, I am sure. As of right now, Digital Mafia leads the pack by a pretty large margin. That's because he is the one yet to pit. He likes sitting up in the lead and just saying, "Hey, you know, I'm cool. I got the leads right now. I don't need to go crazy, you know." And I don't blame him. Look at him. He's just kind of in no man's land. Almost a whole lap ahead of everybody. I wonder why the Race Ventura guys had such a bad pit stop. That was a really long pit stop. It was 49-second pit stop versus the Dooley Lockwood was 29 seconds. The 20-second difference. The two of them. That's huge. Oh, that driver swap did not go well at all. Uh-oh. That's not good. So, Sacco, so obviously this being GTE cars instead of F1 cars, they have different things that they do in the pit stops. Obviously change tires, yes. But what they're really doing is they're refueling and they're swapping drivers. So drivers have to actually click on some buttons and like manually swap out of their cars. So that's why the pit stops take longer. The 20 seconds, 20, 30 seconds is pretty normal. 40 seconds is pretty massive. So that's not good. Uncle Don now looks like he's under pressure from this Chevrolet. That Judge Dredd. The Chevrolet is actually gonna get past him. That's the 86 car in Mid-Pack Maniacs. So the 8 Huh. I was wrong. It wasn't that car. But yeah, I know, Saka, right? A little bit different strategy, huh? Definitely quite different. Julian Lockwood not currently leading right now. It's the 85 car. Digital Mafias are currently leading. Julian Lockwood sitting in 4th place at a 50-second deficit. Large deficit for sure. Started blasting down the track. That's just so tough for the 326 guys, man. That was a really bad pit stop. You hate seeing stuff like that. Uncle Don is obviously going to go out there and do his best to set a good time for these race Venturas, these pet detectives. Pit detect. Oh my gosh! If only they changed their name to Race Ventura Pit Detective. Ooh, I gotta tell Sean that, dude. I've got to tell him that. So you say they're all look the same? They're actually a little bit different. So this one is a Ferrari. Todd Schwartz sitting in the front is also in a Ferrari. We have 3 different cars that are racing tonight, I want to say. We got a Ferrari. Trey Banks is out. Julian Lockwood is sitting in the BMW. You can see right here. BMW. It's a great car. And the rest of the guys are in Chevrolets. Chevrolet. Ferrari. Yep. Come with Rollin right now. I want to see if I can pull in Sean Williams and tell him about my Ace Ventura Pit Detective. If I can get him. Wait, who's the Race Ventura? Uncle Don is one. No, so I need to pull in Novotny. Mr. Adam.
What's happening?
What's going on? It's Eli. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic.
Hey, I like your team name, man.
You like that?
I do.
Danny Ricciardo action, even though I had this before Danny Ricciardo.
I guess you're cooler than him. Honestly.
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, low bar. He's not that cool, is he? Nah, that's a joke. He's pretty darn cool. You know, I actually thought of something. I thought it'd be pretty funny if instead of it just being Race Ventura, have you thought of Race Ventura Pit Detective?
That would be really good.
Yeah, I just thought of that. I was like, oh, that's a nice little ad. Yeah, you guys definitely have the coolest livery by a long shot today.
Thank you. Very, very much appreciated.
Who created that livery? Was that you?
Todd Schwartz. He's a genius.
Hmm.
So I kind of asked him what I wanted, and he delivered.
Yeah, he did. It is quite something special. I would drive that thing in real life any day of the week.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's pretty sweet. Well, how do you think your first stint went? I mean, obviously you were leading the stint, so that was pretty darn impressive.
Thank you. Felt good. It's nice to have pedals again.
Yeah, I was gonna say you obviously must have had some pedals.
Yeah, so that makes it way more fun.
Hmm.
So we got Uncle Don in the car now. He's killing it.
Yep. When did you get those pedals?
Friday, I want to say.
Oh, just got them, huh?
Saturday? Yeah, just got them. Took forever.
Panachecks?
Yes, V3s, yeah.
Inverted or regular?
Just regular.
Regular? I have the V3. I have the V3 inverted. I tried the regular one time. I still can't quite get used to the rotation from the bottom on the brake pedal. It just weirds me out. But hey, once you figure it out, man, I'm sure you probably get quick. I mean, I saw you driving. You're definitely way faster than me, so.
Yeah, the inverted seem nice though.
They're fun.
Yeah, it was so frustrating that I actually pre-ordered the Acetec Fortes.
Uh-huh.
So those should be in like 1st of July-ish.
Oh. So just a couple months on these and then you're done with them.
Yep.
Darn. Well, hey, the nice thing is Fanatec right now has a pretty thriving resale market, so I think you'll be all right.
Yeah, I know. I hear you.
Yeah,
So anyone on stream wants some V3s, hit me up.
All right. I think I know some people also in my Discord that might want one, so good to know. The V3s are up for sale. Well, are you guys done with your pit strats? Or are you thinking of make another swap?
I think I'm gonna have Uncle Don finish out the race, unless he yells at me and he doesn't want to. But I'm cool with him finishing it out.
Hey, you just did almost an hour's worth of racing, didn't you?
Where is the time?
Yeah, it's at 34 minutes left. Yeah. Darn, that's impressive.
Yeah, it felt good. Like I said, it's nice to actually be driving with pedals, so it's fun.
Yeah, it definitely is a big difference versus when you're driving without it. I must agree. Well, hey, I'm gonna let you get back to your team. You were in obviously the team chat with Don, so I'll put you back in there. But good luck with the rest of your race. Tell Don I say good luck, and I hope you guys do well.
Thanks, man.
Good seeing you. Later.
You too. Have a good one.
All right, guys, that was our boy Adam Novotny. We're gonna put back into his rightful channel where he belongs. Beautiful. Okay. Yes, that was our boy Adam Novotny. That was fun. Patel, what's going on? Welcome back, dude. Joe says open lobbies. We are not doing open lobbies. We are actually casting for the Last Man Standing League race for Grandpa's Kitchen. These guys are a lot of fun. The 85 car is in right now. The Digital Mafia cars in the pits. You can see the Chevrolet over there on the left. They are making a swap right now. They're currently at a 15 seconds pit stop, as you can see at the top right. Getting some more fuel, changing out tires, swapping out drivers. And the next person to go on is our man, the village idiot, Zack Powell. Will he end up holding down this lead? It looks like no. Julian Lockwood has now passed the 85 car. Can he get out soon? He's at a long pit stop right now. He needs to get going. Otherwise, he is in absolute no man's land. There's no way he'll be able to catch up to the 14 car if they don't start moving right now. There they go. They're moving. That gift for the driver gets yeeted out of the seat, right, Sacco? I know. That's funny. The driver swap reminds you of the gif where the driver gets yeeted out of the seat. Pretty funny. To the driver swaps, they add some serious intrigue to the world of racing. That's for sure. I love driver swaps. I've always thought they're really fun. Really fun piece to endurance racing. Hold on 1 second. All right. So currently we don't have any drivers anywhere near each other. The closest gap is like 20-something seconds. Todd Schwartz is quite a distance away. So it looks like we're basically just kind of in a parade for the race right now. Digital Mafia guys are still holding down the lead. I want to see that gap shrink, though. 85 to 14. It is, by no means guaranteed. Right now, actually, 14 is in the lead. These guys, Julian Lockwood is currently leading. The 85 guys coming around the second last corner right now. I would put my money on Julian Lockwood almost certainly to close it out. If I was to put my money on somebody, I'm going to put my money on the 14 team, the Buckeye Endurance Normies. There's also Buckeye Endurance Gray, which is the Todd Schwartz team, number 6. But I think they're just too far out. They had a mistake early on in the race, and now I don't think there's a way to recover. So, yeah, 28 seconds separates the top 2 drivers. If we start seeing that number tick down significantly, very quickly, then I'm going to say, okay, it's time to start seeing exactly what's happening. It looks like it's ticking down right now, but the thing about iRacing timers is they don't make any darn sense. As soon as you hit a corner, it all goes away. So I think it's actually pretty close to about a 24-second gap between the 2 of them. Because that's 14's about to hit a straightaway. He's about to make a massive gap on number 85, time-wise. You see in the top left corner. Yeah, Joe. Joe, do you play any iRacing? You're mostly F1, obviously. Hence the name. How you been, by the way? It's good to see you, dude. Do you play any iRacing ever? Oh, sounds good, dude. Enjoy your lurking, bro. Thanks for popping in. Hey, lurking is my love language, so I appreciate that. You know what I kind of have a hankering for tonight? I have a hankering for a salad tonight, y'all. I think I'm gonna go mash down a salad with some delicious old ranch dressing. Just sounds really good. Oh, dude, I'm just D-class, Joe. So don't worry, not much better. I know the way to get out of rookie and out of D-class and even out of C-class. I know how to get you to B-class like that, like in a weekend. Takes about 20 races, but I know how to get you there. I know the tricks. But I just love I love passing people too much. I like racing itself instead of just trying to get up to the high classes. So it's kind of hard for me to like actually make the grind, but I'm going to on Thursday. I'm gonna do some grinding. See if I can crank up. Yeah, dude, some salad and ranch right now sounds amazing. I just started a new little fitness health type challenge. It's like a watered down version of 75 hard. Picked a diet. My diet is no gluten. Do my full gallon of water every single day and at least 30 minutes of exercise because I unfortunately do not have time for an hour and a half worth of exercise every single day. So at least 30 minutes, something. Doing that every single day, and all of it has to be aerobic. Walking doesn't count. I have to pump my heart rate more. But yeah, so I just started doing that, and so some salad is a good way to get some good food. Yes, sir. No gluten. I know. That's hard for me. And it's pretty tough for me. Cause I love me some gluten. Some glutinous max. Yes, you know what I mean? That's a gluteus maximus joke right there. Which is a medical term for butt. But yeah, no, I'm skipping out on the gluten for 45 days. From now until the Canada Grand Prix. Which I'll be going to. I'm super freaking stoked for. Got some awesome news a few days ago that I got my girlfriend got gifted 2 tickets to the Grand Prix. So I'm news says, holy smokes! Look at 326. Uncle Don has put the pressure on this lap car of Julian Lockwood. He wants to get unlapped right now. Thanks, dude. What's got gluten in it? Like all bread. Joe. Like bread, everything good has gluten in it. That's a joke, by the way, but a lot of the good stuff in the world does have gluten in it. Like all the bread and all that kind of stuff. It's big. It's a lot of stuff, so it'll be a little difficult to cut it, but I will get through it. I can do. What about the Village Idiot cam? The number 85. There he is. Yeah, Joe, big jackpot. I know. They're like $4,000 tickets, dude. On the grass at turn 1, pretty much. It's nuts. In the grandstands, close to, like lower grandstands at turn 1. Insanity for Canada. I wish Canada had a lot of feeder series that we're going to be racing it. I think it's just going to be F1, but still pretty darn cool. Now, who's on the back of 326 right now? It looks like a Chevrolet of maybe Old Man Racing. It is old guy racing Uncle Don. Got a little bit of tussle right now. Oh, oops. I was a little bit too slow for Uncle Don, and that caused a little bit of a collision between the two of them. You can see the dent on that car. Luckily enough, Ron's car not too bad, but Uncle Don's is definitely a little bit damaged. You can see in the back on the right above the tow hook, it's a little bit of a dent. Wow. Oh, dude, it's all good, man. Yeah, Joe, I have to keep it clean on this one. I'm trying my best, but luckily enough, the chat doesn't go up in the VOD, so no big deal. Yeah, super lucky, man. Super lucky that I get to go to these track, to get to this, get to go to this Grand Prix. So that was Ron now clear of Uncle Don. So Ron is now kind of chilling out in his own spot and back in no man's land. No drivers anywhere near. The Village Idiot number 85 is still about 18 seconds out from number 14, Julian Lockwood. Gap not closing too much between the two of them. I don't foresee it closing a whole too much anytime soon. Number 6, the only other car not on a lapped lap. The rest of them all lapped and just doing their best. Stocko, it's crazy, isn't it? Thanks, man. What attire for the Grand Prix? Well, it's summer, so we gotta dress, you know, like shorts and t-shirt type stuff. Me and my girlfriend, we're probably gonna get some sort of merch. We don't know what we're gonna get. A piece of me wants to like have a little bit of fun with it and like go like full stroll merch just for fun, because you know Canada. But yeah, who knows? We're not sure yet what attire we're gonna wear. Sounds good, Joe. Enjoy your night, my dude. Yeah, I really don't know what we're gonna wear. It'll be something for sure. Yeah, see, is that 85? Oh yeah, 85 trying to pass up Don right now. See how he can get past Uncle Don. Lapping this car. He needs to get him on a couple good runs. But 85 has actually lost some time to Julian Lockwood in the number 14 car. So, not guaranteed yet. There he goes. He dives on the inside. Now done pretty easy. And he's through. And dusted. I'm going to go Total Wolf Socks, right? Maybe. I'm going to go bring in Brandon Dooley, see if he can hop in for some voice chat. Well, hello, Mr. Brandon. You there?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, dude? Yeah, I totally just stole you out of your group chat or out of your Discord.
Yeah, we were talking a little strategy there, and he's getting ready to come up on a lapper, but that's all good.
Oh well, you know, Julian's pretty smart. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he is about to come up on a lapper.
He just went to the pit.
Yeah, so
easy pass.
Easy. Well, hey, how do you think your race has gone so far? Are you pretty happy with your stint that you got to do?
Yeah, it went pretty much to plan. It didn't need to push it at the beginning, so trying to run one set of tires the whole time, so ran just enough to try to stay out of front of third, fourth, fifth place battle that kind of was going on for quite a while, and just stay there with Adam, stay in the draft, save some fuel, so less fuel to go in at the pit stop. So
that's true. Yeah, I think you guys. I think you raced a very smart and it felt like a very collected race that you were doing instead of like a frantic race. Like I'm just trying to take a lead as possible.
More, so
yeah,
it's a mindset change for endurance. It's 45 minutes stint a piece, and leave the car in the same condition you got it in, so the next guy has a decent car to drive. And
yep. Was it?
Need to push it.
Was it just rock paper scissors as to who goes first, who goes second, or was it decided?
I think it was kind of decided ahead of time. So I was a little bit faster qualifying pace than what Julian could run, so I was going to qualify, and he just felt a little more comfortable with me starting in more traffic, and he can take over and only have one or two cars to kind of deal with. So
that's fair. Well, hey, obviously the strategy is working out great for you guys because you guys are in the lead by a pretty commanding margin. So,
it's worked out, and kind of our strategy going in is Plan A has worked, L Plan has worked.
L Plan.
Yep. So it's all good.
Yeah,
I
was talking to Julian actually earlier while you were racing, and he was like, "We've got a strategy, but we're not going to tell you what it is." And I was like, well, I want to know what it is. But so what exactly was the strategy then?
The strategy was basically that if I, long straightaway after the first couple, after turns 1, 2, 3 there, running up into the bus stop inner loop, whatever you want to call that section up there after the long straight. So knew the Ferraris were going to be quick.
Yeah.
Especially in the draft, even out of the draft, and me in their draft, I was still losing a tenth or so down the straights to them. But so knew I was probably going to lose the lead if I had it at the beginning, just in the draft and with the Ferraris being as quick as they are down the straight line. So,
yeah.
It was just don't push it after that. If I fall into that position, if the opportunity comes up for me to get around, go for it, but save some tires, save some fuel, and got a long way to go. So
Yeah, you did it well. Well, hey, man, good luck. I hope the rest of the race
I
keeps
appreciate
going
it.
just as well.
Appreciate it.
I'll talk to you later, Brandon.
Yep, have a good one.
Alrighty, guys, we're going to bring Brandon Dooley back into his rightful place. To Buckeye, there it is. That was Brandon Dooley, our first stint driver for the Buckeye Endurance team. The number 14 car, Julian Lockwood, currently locking it down, who we were watching as we were talking with him. It looks like their strategies worked out pretty darn well, honestly. I'm pretty impressed, man. They were smart. I think that was pretty smart of them to just, like, tuck in behind Adam Novotny in the 326 and just let him kind of do all the air chopping for them. And as I said, save some fuel, catch the draft, just hang out behind. That was very smart moves, very mature drive. I definitely would not have wanted to do that. I would have said so along the lines of like, no, I passed them turn one, lap one, no matter what, and then I stay in that lead forever, and then blah, 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 right? Like, that's kind of, I'm crazy like that, you know? So I think they did a really good job. That was very smart of them. Speaking of very smart and things that are super important, I need to use the restroom super bad. I think I might actually explode if I don't. So I'll be right back in about 3 minutes. We're going to stay on Julian Lockwood canvas. He is currently leading the race. And just enjoy this ASMR of the engines going around and around. Alrighty, guys, we're back. The Giga Chat strat, as Sako says. Now, I do want to also mention, though, 85, Digital Mafia, is starting to catch up just a little bit. He only has 11 laps to get it done, but he did catch up about 2 seconds while I was gone over that one lap. So that's a big gap catch, though. I don't know if he's going to be able to continue that improvement. But if he can keep that going, then it's going to come down to the last couple laps where Village Idiot and the number 85 car, the Digital Mafias, would have a chance to potentially get in front of these guys. And the gap's obviously widening out now because the way that iRacing timing works. So I don't really know if I trust that, actually. I think it may still be exactly where I remember it to be. Yeah, I mean, right now, really the only ones that you've got is 88 coming up on Todd Schwartz. We got for, oops. What's this? No, let's do this. That's what I meant. There you go. So we got for little bits of battles, but it's not really much of a battle. It's really just Mooney just catching up to a lapped car. Or to unlap himself, actually. Ooh. That was close. Yikes. Then Jeff Peters is down 6 laps, it says, in the 86 car. Massive. Poor guys. That's tough, dude. Jeff is a huge deficit. Mid-pack maniacs. Nowhere near the mid-pack. They are the backpack now. They are the backpack. Thank you again, everybody that's hung out here for the whole stream. Obviously, the Grandpa's Kitchen, .com Racing League for the Grandpa's Kitchen.com Last Man Standing Racing League we got tonight. These GTE guys are coming out in the last 15 minutes worth of racing. They're getting close to closing it out. So we only have about 9 to 10 laps left to go. Let's see if they can finish out strong. Yeah, Saka, right, dude? That'd be atrocious. I would quit. In F1? Yeah, for sure. But in this game, it's not that bad. Mid-packs are actually pitting right now. What's happening with 86? They're switching drivers. Jeff Peters now getting in there. Sorry, will Jeff Wyatt get in there? Jeff Peters was in there. No, they've just been in the pits for a while. Oh, is that car damaged? Find out exactly what happened to this thing. Oh my gosh! Hold on, watch this crash, guys. This looks like a pretty big crash from Jeff Peters. Goes wide. Not too wide, though. He's on the power. Oh, he goes really wide here. Hits it. Oh, and he rolls it. Oh my gosh. Wow, look at this crash right here. Hits the wall and then boom, really awkward roll. Don't even know how the heck that happened. We can watch this from chopper cam. It's weird. He rolled towards the inside. What the heck was that? Physics didn't make any sense right there, but he did roll it. So they are stuck in the pits now. That was really weird, wasn't it? Huh. I am at a loss for words, dude. That was weird, right? Well, Digital Mafia is still catching. I can confirm. The 85 car is starting to catch the Julian Lockwood car, but just very barely. It's such a small margin. But I do not foresee in the next 12 minutes Village Idiot being able to catch up this full 20 seconds that he's got as a deficit. Guys, weird thing my cat does. He likes to eat the plastic wrappings from my Lego sets and stuff. Get out of here, buddy. Now you're mad at me. I know. And you're out of here. Hey. Trying to fight me? Yeah, it's like 2/10 lap. Yeah, it's a small amount. That's not enough, man. He's got to make way more time up than that. I don't think it's gonna happen. 326 car though right now is getting pressured by the number 6 car, Buckeye, Todd Schwartz. Todd Schwartz is going to try his best to get past cleanly. Past Uncle Don. I'm trying to sell a dummy almost, it looks like. Goes around the outside move. Very wide line, but he is through. And so now it is on for him to continue racing. Yeah, mid-packs, the main mid-pack maniacs are still sitting in the pits. They're pit servicing. They're probably repairing their car. They might not even race anymore. Which is tough, man. That's really tough. After that crazy crash. No. Sacco, not really. But you really don't gain that much of a lasting advantage here by doing that. Honestly. There are in some different league races, and obviously in the game itself, like in online lobbies, yes, but this is a league race where you can kind of set your own rules. So yeah, 84 old guys are going in right now. I wonder why Old Guy Racing is going in. Are they gonna swap back one more time? They look fine. Right, the car looks fine, so I don't know exactly why they popped in the pits again. They did pop in the pits again, so they're pitting right now. They got about 10 seconds so far in their pit stop. I can hear the engine. They want to get going very soon. I don't know if they're going to get going anytime soon. That's a long pit stop. 37 seconds right now already. Oh my gosh. Very long pit stop. There it goes. They're out of the ground and they're moving now. 45 seconds worth of pits. And the Corvette is now off and rolling. They got a lot of work to do. I don't know exactly why old guy decided to make a pit right there. It's Ron still in. Maybe they need to just gas up. I'll have to ask at the end of the race exactly why they decided to pit right there. Only, 10 laps, or 10 seconds, or 10 minutes to go, and they popped in the pits. It's a really weird strat, so probably just fuel-related issues where they were running out of fuel. And that does happen. I've run out of fuel in this game before, and it is like the most demoralizing thing that can ever happen to you. It's the worst, dude. Absolutely the worst. See, can 84 catch up to 88, though? That would be fun to see. I always love seeing that. I think he can catch him. I think he can catch Mooney. Ron and Mooney are good friends. Lucky Mooney, obviously one of the admins of the group, hence why he's in the admin team. And he's a great guy. He's super fun. He was just in the booth with us at the very beginning of the race. So, very fun guy. Very kind. Oh, yeah. He's catching him like crazy. Michael Mooney is a sitting duck right now. Almost no shot. He stays alive. There goes Mooney going wide, and it looks like it's pretty much done dusted. Yep, it's through. Wrong guy, though, has made the pass on Michael Mooney. Let's mid-packs back in the pits. Still? Or back in it? Oh, they're back in it. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Look at them. They come out of the pits, right? And we just hope their woes are over. It sounds sketchy, doesn't it? Look at the steering wheel angle. That car is so broken. Can't drive it. He pulls over to the side of the road. Decides to say, hey, no, I can keep going. It just drags the wall and then ends up on the right side of the road. And he decides to say, I'm just going to pit it out and call it a day. It was probably smart. I mean, there's really nothing else you can do, you know? It's tough. Do I see a little bit of battle up front here? 86, or 88, 326, and 84. Okay. All right. What I'm talking about. And we are on the 88 car, Michael Mooney, with 5.5 minutes left to, about just over 5 minutes left to go. 5 laps to go. Number 14 car about to get through the boot. He's just about finishing the boot, as you can see in the bottom left corner. To make it down to 4 laps to go as soon as he gets through. And as I've been looking at the deltas, the Village Idiot has been catching up just a little bit, but nowhere near enough to make any sort of difference on passing it for the lead. So, that's tough for the 85 cars, the Village Idiots. Mr. Zack Powell and Ray sitting in second place right now. Buckeye, though, having driven a great race. Julian Lockwood and Brandon Dooley drove a great race. Very smart from them. Very mature drive. It was awesome to see. Okay, let's see what's got 88. A little bit of battle right there. Oh, it's with Uncle Don. It looks like Ron or Michael Mooney and Uncle Don. Ron is long gone. Ron is long gone. I hate myself for that one. It's such a dumb joke. Michael Mooney, more likely they're not going to be able to pass up. The number 326 car. Well, maybe. Who knows, actually? We're going to find out in the next few laps. We do know, obviously, Julian Lockwood, like I've said a couple times, is still sitting, chilling pretty up in front. Really not having to worry about it whatsoever. That gap between him and 85 is not changing any sort of significance to make him worried. He's just big chilling. That's a pretty good exit from Don from outside the bus stop right there. Not bad. Oh, we got a little bit of a glitching right there. I'm playing with my dog right now on the left side of the camera. You can't even see. So I'm bent over here. Sweet dog. I just want to see something interesting, like number 14 randomly spitting out or something like that, right? I want to see some intrigue. We got 3 laps to go. Anything can happen, technically still, but the likelihood of anything happening is pretty low with these 1 minute 45 lap times. There isn't a whole lot of laps to go for something crazy to happen. So as of right now, my wishes have not come true, and 14 is still just fine. 84 Old Guy Racing is trying to catch up to Buckeye Endurance, but is not able to quite catch them. He's getting close-ish, but not close enough to make a pass. So it looks like this is going to be about our finishing standings. As of right now, still 2 to go. Anything can happen. As of right now, these guys are all holding it pretty comfy right now. Not doing too bad by any means necessary. Oh, there it goes. That is Ron Gaivo making a pass on the Ferrari. Check this out. Ron catches the Ferrari. Have a bad braking zone right here. Ron definitely had the pace on him right there. Like crazy. Sends him almost. Oh, it goes wide. And then Ron's like, hey, I'll send it on the inside right here. Look at that. What a move from Ron. He just holds it down. And now he's through. Easy squeezy. Not even worrying about it. Julian Lockwood is on the back of 88, I think. Yes, he's on the back of 88. 85 still unable to catch up. So, looks like we are at the very end. This is going to be the last lap. Oh, shoot, I was actually rewinded. There's 14 now through. So we're on the last lap to go. Let's see if number 14 can close it out strong and true. I'm sure he can. And 85, the Village Idiot, is still so far behind, almost no shot to make this pass unless it's some super extraneous circumstance that happens to number 14. This is going to be done and dusted as we are on the very final lap. I didn't realize I was rewinded. Whoops. Whoopsies. Number 14 coming to the boot right now. Into the chute of the boot. Turn 6, turn 7 coming up very soon. Obviously gonna just close this one out. He's just driving, chilling. In fact, technically the race may actually already be over because this game is really weird and it doesn't always show me exactly when it's over. But I'm gonna assume that's not quite over yet. And he still has to finish out this lap, I believe is correct. So he's just chilling out, gonna finish off the race. Nice and easy. A couple more corners to go. There goes. Yep. It looks like 88 has decided to call. Admin team is done. I think this is the race done and dusted with Buckeye Endurance, Normies, Julian Lockwood, and Brandon Dooley sitting in the top step. Digital Mafia, Village Idiot, and Ray sitting in second place in the number 85 car. Buckeye Endurance gonna take home, or Buckeye Endurance Gray gonna take home third. The number 6 car. That is the checkered flag. They are done. Buckeye Endurance Gray in third place, number 6 car. Todd Schwartz. Race Ventura sits in fourth. Not too bad of a race by any means necessary. Ron Gaivo in the Old Guy Racing sits in fifth with his longtime TV broadcast friend. In number 6 car, his old-time broadcasting friend is Chip, by the way. Number 6 is the admin team, Michael Mooney and Judge Dredd. Number 7th, Jeff Peters and Jeff Wyatt. Number 8th, Troy Banks decided to retire early. Have a good night, Patel. We'll catch you later. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and pop in the lobby and see if we can get everybody in there. I'm gonna go and move over and talk to everybody. Well, hello, guys.
Hey,
Hello.
what's going on?
What's going on, y'all? How we doing?
Just crossing the line.
Driving on flat tires.
Are you really?
Yeah, I've got a meatball the last 2 laps for tires.
Oh, I can hear it. Uh-oh. Which tire is it?
Probably both fronts.
Yeah, I can't quite tell yet. The left front doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I can't tell exactly which one it is. It doesn't show me.
Yeah.
Very, yeah.
It may not show, but I picked up the meatball 3 laps ago. And
Ruh-roh.
I can hear it. Just couldn't.
Yeah, I can hear it too for sure. Well, hey, you gave it your best. That's all you can do at the end of the day. That was a darn good race, man. I'm not surprised Julian ended up taking the dub. But I had a feel. I thought that Ray and Zach had a chance to catch up to it, but they ended up not.
Yeah, they were gaining. They had, I think they got half of it back from the time they changed. Did both of those guys run one fuel stop?
I think so, yes. Yeah, which ended up being the right move.
I did have the second fastest lap of the race.
Oh, did you now?
I mean, I was in 5th, but I
But
did
still?
start in 6th when I got in the car. So.
Hey, fast laps are fast laps, man. Not bad. Hey, Brandon, what's going on? I see you just popped in here.
Hey.
I'll pull Julian in here too.
Nice.
He was coming. He was hopping out of the car.
I'll let him stay there. Yeah, nice win, Brandon. Well done.
Appreciate it. Yeah, couldn't have done it without a solid teammate running the second half there. So nice, stable, consistent laps on terribly used tires.
Oh man, I came in with like 5 to go, and got tires because mine were at 11%. I
Wow.
topped off on fuel, and my tires were like, I'm done. I couldn't even drive it. So.
Yeah, Patel, definitely tomorrow. We'll be doing F1. Actually, I got commentary tomorrow. And some open lobbies too. You'll see.
Left front was 55%, 0, 0, 0. I killed it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, our left
Oh.
front was at 30% and then 63 everywhere else.
Wow.
That's pretty good tire wear.
30%, really? Oh my.
30% left front, 63 on the right side, and then 53% left rear.
Okay. Wow. If I'd known that, I probably would have been even more nervous than I was.
Were you worried about spinning it at the very end?
Fortunately, that doesn't update during the race. You have to come into the pits to find out where it's at. So
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
we played the guessing game, but had we not, so the plan A worked, and had we taken tires, we would have been overcut by the whatever the other Digital Mafia team. So
Nice win, guys.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
well done.
very
Well
much.
done. That was pretty interesting. Pretty interesting format. That was fun to commentate.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I love the team races. I wish we could do more of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got another one coming up.
Would you guys ever contemplate doing team races with 2 cars on track per team instead of driver swaps?
We're trying that in GT3. We're gonna see how it works.
Look at that.
So that everybody, you
yeah.
create a team, and then you race, and the team points add together for when you finished. There's no real way for iRacing to do it.
Yeah. Well, that would be interesting.
Guess who everyone wanted to be teammates with?
I wonder.
Well, it's going to be set by first and last together, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh, it's gonna be like a seeded type of teams. Nice.
Yep.
I like it.
Gonna pick your own team.
I like it. That's cool. Well, guys, hey, that was a super fun race. I mean, do we have our village idiot in here or no? No.
Nope, he's not.
I don't.
And Ray isn't in here either. Darn.
They usually leave right away anyway.
Yeah, I want to give him some love. For a pretty solid second place, dude. They definitely were catching. I was like, oh, I think it might happen. Todd, how's it going, man? Nice P3.
Thank you. I was feeling it today. So was Sean.
Yeah, I had a feeling. How do you guys feel about your race?
Sure. Yeah. Did Sean have the fastest
They came
lap?
in with the fastest lap of the race.
Yeah,
so.
they did. They did.
Let's go, Sean.
I tried to run you down there at the end, but I couldn't do it for fastest lap.
Well done, Sean.
Todd and I are pretty solid at this track. We're actually better in the GT3 here
Mm.
than the GTE, but we both had a spin, which is unlike us. But yeah, solid effort.
Mm. Hey,
The iRacing Trading Paints Rembrandt brought her home for a P3 finish.
yes, sir.
There you go.
Well, yeah, that was pretty good. I did see that spin. I was kind of surprised, honestly, with you too, but you made it work. You recovered, and we're back here.
I didn't hit the wall or nothing, so
Exactly. That's all that matters.
no harm, no foul.
Yeah. And then 4th place was Uncle Don and Novotny.
Yep.
Yay!
Hey.
Hey,
Nice.
Adam fought me.
Yeah. Don, how'd you like the ending stint that you got to do?
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was great.
That's fun. And Adam, you were definitely obviously, flying at the very beginning too.
Thank you.
I think you actually ended up accidentally playing into the favor of Julian and Brandon, because they said they kind of wanted you to get in front so they could just steal your draft and save some fuel. So
There you go.
I actually wanted to talk to Brandon about that and see if that's what
I'm
he was
not
trying to do.
I'm not talking to you,
Sir.
No, we knew from the get-go if we were up front, the Ferraris were going to get the draft and slingshot down after the S's there in turns 3 and 4 into the inner loop. So it's like, don't fight it. No need to push it. We're trying to save and not replace tires to save the 20 seconds.
Nice.
later on, and hopefully that makes up the gap, and then we've got a little bit of a cushion afterwards. So it was stay as close as possible and stay out in front of third, fourth, fifth while they were battling for a while. Yeah.
That's funny because I was gonna try to follow you for a couple laps and kind of see what it was, and then like that first lap, it was just like slingshot engage,
Yeah, you guys
and
were
I
just
was like,
gone.
yeah, I was
Yep.
like, geez, I
Sean
can't
just about
not do
got
it.
me too. You guys, even in the draft behind you.
I chopped that light, dude. Woo!
Sean, you were flying, man.
I chopped that light, and I was like, "Oh crap, there's Ron."
Yeah, I saw
Well,
you
it
jump
was-
out on the straightaway.
It was Chip right in front of you, and
Mhm.
Was
he
it?
got together with Troy, and he spun, and then Mooney just T-boned us because we were right in the middle of the road.
Mooney, what the heck, man? That was all your
But
fault, dude.
He didn't have anywhere to go. So Chip just towed it. I wish he would have tried to drive it around, but we lost 3 minutes there, and then it was catch up from there. So
Yeah, it's tough.
we lost our 2 laps, and we stayed 2 laps down the rest of the race. So.
Boy,
Well-
were we lucky about that.
Yeah. When I got in the car, we calculated it in fair share because Chip doesn't race a lot. He only needed to race 15 laps, and he raced 16. So
Mm.
Yeah, I made Uncle Don do his fair share.
yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
When they
25
told
and
Don
26.
in the race, he looked at me like, "You've got to be kidding."
Oh, you guys did great. He hung on
Yeah,
really well.
Uncle
He was
Don
running
did
great laps.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That we in my head I thought about, okay, do we want to make a driver's change once he gets his? And he started running like 150s, threw in a 149. I was like, nope, he's staying in the car.
Yeah, the 148. That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, he was flying.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no point in we're gonna lose time if we do a driver's change.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it was
I
smart.
was actually trying to calculate in my head. I figured Ron would get in front of Don at some point, and then it would be me trying to chase Don a lap. So I'm like, if I get close enough and just rattle the cage being close because it's Mooney behind him, maybe. But I killed the tires trying to chase him down. So he was doing a fabulous job.
Yeah, he was rock solid, man.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That was good. Well, guys, I definitely enjoyed coming this race. I cannot wait for next week. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And
Okay, and for next week,
yes.
right here's the announcement.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna have T-shirts.
Okay.
That are gonna have the LMS logo on them. It's gonna have the Indy 250 with a picture of an Indy car. We're doing. There'll be about maybe $17 a piece. Maybe we're looking at how we can get the pricing figured out. That'll include shipping to you. So we'll get them made up and we'll ship them out to you after the race. We need a count of how many people want a shirt, but it'll be under $20, including shipping for sure. I'm thinking it'll be around 17.
Nice.
And and anybody can get one. We'd like everybody to be in the race, but next week's a special event. We're doing a 250 lap race at Indy. It is the month of May. We got to do it. So
yeah, we gotta do it.
So if you're interested, you can PM me. You can send a message to admin or whatever you want.
Cool.
We'll gather up. We need your size, and I believe they all have to be the same color. So we're probably going to go with LMS blue because that's our
Do
color.
they make them that big for Michael or?
Well, Michael's not as big as I am, and they make them big enough for me.
Ron, you did not play with that joke very well.
I'm old, not big. Okay.
Yeah,
As long as they make them in knuckle dragger size.
You're all set. Hey, before we
That's
end
funny.
our stream, wait. BWTV is the code to get 10% off.
Yes, sir.
GrandpaSketch.com. I did it this week. I ordered some 10% off. The code works. It's awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I'm getting it in here. I got some friends coming over this weekend that one of the kids is gluten free. We're gonna whip up some brownies, and we're gonna have some fun and play some games and of course race. That's what we do.
Actually, ironically enough, I just started a little fitness challenge and like a little health challenge, and one of the things I'm doing is cutting out gluten for the next 45 days. So the thing I'm doing tonight is ordering some flour.
There
So,
you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'm stoked.
That's at grandpaskitchen.com, by the way.
Yes, sir.
They have
Grandpa'sKitchen.com.
recipes. They have recipes. They have flour. They have pizza mix for pizza crust. They have all kinds of stuff. And I'm telling you what, you can't tell the difference. It tastes great.
Yep,
It is a little more than regular flour, but it is good gluten-free flour.
That's all that matters, as long as it's tasty. Because that's one of the hardest things, man, in the world of gluten free. And if you can make it good, then you have a superb product. So I'm really excited.
Their motto is, "We know gluten-free because we are gluten-free."
That's cool.
I like it.
You know, I love that they support the league and all that. I want everyone to go out and get some, but I'm going to go get a little Debbie cake right now. So
We didn't know that was coming. That's why I said the big shirt.
Mooney doesn't want t-shirts, remember? He wants mesh tank tops.
That's funny. Yes, exactly.
Great. Now I got the mental picture of that.
We got
Need that.
It'll never go away.
And a tube top.
That's how he scored his stair fittings gear.
Ah. Incentivizing. I see it.
Hey, and the stairs, did I post them? Did I post the final? I don't think I did.
I don't think
The
you
stairs,
No,
the stairs,
you
the
didn't.
stair fittings. And this is just phase 1, by the way. We're not done. I mean, we're going all out. So let's see.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, post them up.
So you would say you're going to take your stairs to the next level?
Nice.
Oh, buddy.
Nice.
I have no idea.
That's
Yeah,
why
yeah,
we
that-
keep Brandon around here.
Oh, that was so bad, but so good.
Where's
what
the
she
one from
said.
the top? Do you want the before and after on the stairs?
Well, yeah.
I'd like the after first and then the before.
Okay, here's the after.
Ooh, look at that color.
Okay, now
Before
here's
was
the
just a
before.
hole.
Here- well, that's what Mooney fixed.
It was a 9-foot drop.
Yeah, Mooney fixed that. That was the basement before. It was just concrete wall. Okay, this isn't complete. I need one without drywall or anything, Mooney.
I don't know if we got that one.
Because I got a set with the handrail already on. That one looks good, but I'll
I
have to
could have
find
swore
one.
there's a picture somewhere that has just stairs. Somewhere in the pictures you sent.
That
Yeah,
green
but there's
masking
drywall
tape
already
is
there.
fire, though.
Well, that
Notice
green
the
masking tape
paintings
is
on
there
the
because we
wall.
got to paint the white down on the bottom one more
I
time.
know.
Hey,
That's
whatever-
funny.
I say leave it.
Whatever, high cream.
Yeah, leave it. Yeah.
It's character.
This is the oldest picture of the stairs I have. This is post drywall.
Notice the paintings on the wall.
Yes, yes. Do you know who those are from, Aunt Karen? Do you know who painted that beautiful
I do.
lighthouse?
I
I
kind
do.
of do.
I do.
And maybe that wonderful picture of the boat off the shore of Puerto Rico.
Yeah, and where did we get that great picture from?
Well, someone I know took the picture, and then someone
Yeah.
else I know painted the painting.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, guys, just say it.
It's like pulling teeth.
Yeah, Uncle Don is a painter,
Oh, nice.
and if you look at those pictures, you'll see the one. I didn't get a good picture of the pictures, but you can see the lighthouse. It's on canvas over wood,
Yeah, I
and
see
it's a
it.
beautiful
It's
picture.
good.
And
Both of them do.
yeah. The other one's a little hard to see, but also equally as good. Maybe even better because the
I think
photograph
that one's
is better.
better. I like that one better.
Well, I think maybe the photographer played a part in that.
Yeah, that was. That's an awesome picture. And awesome painting.
Yeah, it's a good subject.
Yeah.
His
But
face.
yeah, stairs are in. The handrail is gorgeous. Look at that handrail. I mean, that's just unbelievable.
That's good.
Yeah, and the reason the stairs are all colors like that is because there are books going in there. They will be each stair tread will be a book.
Oh, that's cool.
So it'll have like Harry
Nice.
Potter, the spine of a Harry Potter book, and then it'll be some other things. We have a bunch of books, and the white one, the one on the bottom is white,
Probably sweet.
and the one of the white is represented by Shel Silverstein. Does anyone know what book from Shel Silverstein would go on the bottom that's white and would
Da
fit
Vinci
perfectly
Code.
at the bottom of the stairs? where the sidewalk ends from Shell
Oh,
Silverstein
very
Huh.
good.
is going to be at where the stairs end.
There's a before run without drywall.
Oh, there
Not
we
a very
go.
good one.
There it is, right after we painted the ceiling and before we
And
did the.
there's no
the
walls
drywall.
at the bottom of the steps either.
But that's
Nice.
that's what it looked like when Mooney got here. Well, a day after Mooney got here because we had it painted. I picked him up at the airport at like 6:30. We had it painted by 10 o'clock the next morning.
It was 11. Don't get crazy. It was 11.
Oh, sorry. We did have to go rent the paint sprayer.
Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Stair Fittings is it, man.
Yeah.
Orders.stairfittings.com or store.
yes, sore.
Store.stairfittings.com. Great
Mhm.
stuff.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. But that was a super fun time, and yeah, thanks again, everybody, for racing. Nice win, Brandon and Julian. Well done.
Thank you, Eli.
Thank you.
Good
Of
job,
course,
guys.
yeah. Good
Good
thing.
night,
Good thing Teggy wasn't here.
Yeah.
Go get him next week. The way to
There's
prove
always
it,
next time.
you go get him next week again, and then you got 2 in a row and 1 on him. That's gonna feel great.
There you go.
All right, guys, I'll see you later.
Take care,
See
man.
ya.
Have a good one.
Bye.